Most High told me to do this video in the rain, no matter the weather. So y'all, look, rejection is protection right now, okay? If you ever thought it wasn't protection, it's definitely protection right now. This is a very important week. Everybody know about the eclipse, okay? Everybody know what's happening. So make sure that y'all are not trying to low key persuade someone to keep you around or to change. If somebody rejected you, especially more than once, you shouldn't even be asking them to change. Okay? Because what's going to happen is they're going to change a little bit, and that big part of them that don't change, that wasn't even working for you, wasn't healthy for you, you're going to start to become. Okay? See, there's people right now trying to manifest somebody to be who they want them to be. That's what some people are trying to do. They want to manifest you to be who they want you to be, or is you doing it? But neither of you should be doing that. This is the time to be releasing, and receiving. Cycles of release, receive. And it doesn't mean giving. So if you are chasing somebody who rejected you, guess what? You're not open to receive in that moment. In that very moment, while you're chasing that person, you're not open to receive. That person is like a wall blocking you from what was probably going to get to you if you just accepted that they rejected you and moved on. Some people, look, if they reject you and you reject their rejection or you reject them back, they will have no choice but to either transform and become the person that they know they should have been with you, because they received downloads too of who they should be with you. They just ignored it and rejected you. They will either become that person or they will go towards the person who is willing to accept them the way they are. Whether they're toxic, whether they're out of control, whether they're not, not obedient to God. But at least the path is still clear for you. See, at least the path to possible new loves is clear for you. It doesn't matter really if someone rejects you, because the Most High never sends endless rejections. The Most High always have to bring balance, which means somebody got to come along and not reject you. It has to happen. That's how the scales work. So as long as you keep in mind and you say, you know what, they rejected me, that's okay. Because the Most High have to send someone who will accept me, who will not reject me. Or the Most High is not behaving accordingly to the light. The Most High will be actually the energy underground in the dark place. So look, some of y'all don't realize that sometimes people don't want to reject y'all. They just rejected you just to feel like they had the power to hurt you. Yeah, some people, they know you was good enough. They know you was worthy of their love. They know this. But they just wanted to hurt something beautiful, to get even with somebody who might have hurt them. They might have just rejected you thinking they're going to get even with someone else. And really, it doesn't matter why somebody rejected you. You was rejected. And I'm having this conversation because when I was connecting with my oracle ship, it also gave me that some people are thinking that they can just, you know, maybe they could change who they are, or maybe they can get the other person to change. No. Look, once you started cutting that cord and cutting that cord over and over and over and over again, at some point there was no turning back. There was no turning back. Some of y'all was releasing somebody, cutting the cord, cutting the cord, cutting the cord, and then as the cord is sitting there dangling on a little piece of skin, that person want to come back and say, I'm sorry for rejecting you, and you say, oh, well, maybe I can stop cutting the cord. No, it's too late. That's why I tell people, if you're cutting the cord on someone who kept rejecting you, and you weeks into cutting that cord, you better just go ahead and accept that you did it, okay? If you regret it, you regret it, but there ain't no turning back. There is no cord cutting take backs. The odds of getting reattaching a cord to somebody who you cut the cord because they kept rejecting you, the odds of reattaching that, being able to do that in a healthy way is slim, okay? Somebody going to suffer in the process of reattaching that cord. And most likely it's going to be you. Most likely it's going to be you. Because people feel pain, even the one that have rejected you. They feel the pain of you cutting that cord. Because look, some people, they don't want to leave your life. They just don't want to be with you. Okay, let's keep it real. Some people want to be around you. They want your energy, but they don't want to be with you. And when you cut that cord, you're kicking them out. You're kicking them all the way out. You're probably gray rocking them, ignoring their calls. You're not seeing them. You're getting rid of their stuff or burning their stuff, or you're avoiding talking about them. All that cord cutting, removing their energy completely out of your energy space. They're still going to feel pain if they still wanted to keep you on strings, on a dangling cord, but not want to be with you. So look, y'all should not need 15, 20 rejections to cut a cord. All right? If you've been holding on to somebody who done rejected you so bad it was a drop kick in your face, then you should immediately cut that cord. If it felt like somebody kicked you in the guts when they rejected you, you know that cord needs cut immediately, and it needs to be left cut. You don't need to adapt. You don't need to change. You don't need to try to be like them, and hopefully maybe they won't kick you in the gut again. You're going to still feel the after backdraft of that kick in your guts. Because most people who reject you without even you showing them that you're worthy of them, those people are rejecting you in some dirty, messed up ways. And if they're rejecting you after you showed them you are worthy to receive love, then you know that they are kicking you in the guts. You know their rejection is a gut kick. So you might as well just cut and leave it cut. I'm saying this because some of y'all going to block y'all blessing that's supposed to be coming through. Supposed to be coming through in the spring and summer. Y'all going to block y'all blessings thinking y'all can reattach a cord. And y'all know I don't go public too often like this, or show my street, or show the streets that's near me or whatever. I don't do this too often no more because I had stalkers, but this was important. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. They want to keep getting your energy. When they keep in contact, it's because they still want to be able to keep the psychic connection open. I'm telling you no lie. They want to still be able to sense you. For some reason, some sneaky, wicked reason. And you don't need to know why. You just need to know that you need to cut them off all the way. All right, when they stay in contact with you, it's because they can sense you're cutting that cord. Don't get fooled. They getting downloads and visions and dreams and everything too. Everybody do, even the wicked. God tries to help the wicked as well, try to bring them to the light and try to wake them up. So they're getting those downloads, they're getting stuff too. So if they're thinking if they're seeing this, then what are you seeing? If they're getting downloads, if they're having dreams of this, then what are you dreaming? And that could be why they calling you again. If they know they being blocked from love, then that's why they're calling you. That's why they're calling you. Because they know they being blocked because of you. So they think if they could, some people will use your energy to clear their own path. They will use your broomstick to clear their path. And simply by checking in and getting some of that energy. That's why when you cut a cord, that means no talking. No talking over the phone with them. No looking at their pictures. No checking on their social media. Stop talking about them. Some of y'all don't understand that some of these dark people are more powerful than you think they are. And they might be able to sense when you thinking about them and when you talking about them and your name comes to their mind. And so they know that you're thinking of them. So then they call because they think they can get you. Thoughts is still energy, and thoughts travel into the metaphysical space as information. And it will go to the source of that name that you mention in those thoughts. Okay, that's another form of channeling. Some of y'all are natural channelers. Y'all might not know y'all are. Y'all channeling with one thought of somebody. And y'all don't know it. I'm telling y'all, I'm speaking the truth to y'all in this video. I found out that I was a natural channeler. That one thought I'm channeling. So I have to watch when I think somebody's name, or when I think somebody more than once, or when I think of somebody then think of something, because I'm sending them the information. Yeah, some of y'all y'all don't understand. Some of y'all has reached already a high enough rank where y'all don't need candles, y'all don't need nothing. Y'all channeling skills is just locked in. I'm telling you no lie. I can literally sit for like maybe 2 minutes and think of somebody's name or whatever, and it's like all of a sudden they'll show up or they'll call me or they'll say, "Oh, you came to my mind." It's like, "Oh, I didn't spoke to their mind somehow." I've done it, so I know some of y'all are doing it. So some of y'all can't always keep saying somebody coming back. Maybe you're pulling them back. Maybe you're sending them signs. This is why when you want somebody gone, you got to make sure they are gone from your breath. Don't give them the breath of life of your life force. You shall not speak their name anymore. I had to stop speaking this one person's name who I knew for years. Because if I spoke his name, somehow he would go get a phone and get another number and call me from another number. See, some of y'all don't even know that y'all channeling somebody by accident and that person's channeling you at the same time. And that's why the cord won't stay cut. Okay, you're calling me mentally ill. I'm not arguing with you, babe. I'm not going to argue with you in here. Okay, you're racist. From now on, if I get attacked on this video, I'm calling somebody racist. Because I sit in too many videos by white folks and this doesn't go on in their public lives. You're racist or a self-hating black person. Period. Period. Okay? You call somebody mentally ill, but meanwhile, you coming up in somebody's life you don't even know under a fake account hidden. You're a coward. The most coward, the people who are mentally ill are cowards. Cowards. Or straight up cowards. Them was the biggest cowards in the world. I could tell you ain't doing the work. I could tell you ain't doing the work. That person gonna be broke after this eclipse. That person is gonna be the person. That somebody's cutting the cord on that person right now. That person who just said that, somebody's cutting them loose right now. I can always tell the people who's getting cut off and getting put down under, who come up in the chat just saying stuff, vomit out of their mouth. I'll talk to whoever I want to talk to. I'm just saying I don't gotta ignore him. I'm gonna talk to who I want to talk to. I'm sending his energy right back, and that's another thing. That's another thing, y'all. Stop jumping on this trend to tell you be quiet when you attack. No, I'm gonna tell you no lie. Some of y'all gotta understand that your voice is also like a sword, okay? Your voice is a sword. So you have the right to say something back. You have the right to speak your breath against someone else's breath. You have a right, okay? Period. You don't have to keep your sword in your back pocket while they swinging theirs. You do not have to. Why you think God wanted us to have freedom of speech? God wanted us to have freedom of speech for a reason. Speech is like air energy. That's straight up sword energy. See, you could, guess what? Everything you say is spell work. Everything that come out your mouth. So when somebody insults you, they putting spell work on you. I'm telling you the truth. When somebody insults you, that is literally witchcraft. How many times have y'all been insulted by the same person over and over again, and y'all notice that you had anxiety, or you dropped something, or something broke, or you forgot something after? This all happened after they insulted you. Suddenly you confused, you creatively blocked, you're stuck, because it was spell work. Telling y'all, the devil wants you silenced. I'm telling you no lie. Because I'm going to tell you something about silent. Silent. It's easier when you're quiet and you get insulted by these wicked people. It's easier for them to channel you. See, when you say something back, they can't channel you. See, your voice can actually block somebody from channeling you when you're speaking out loud. When you sit up there and you just think it, okay? And you whispering in your mind and you let it be silent, quiet, they can channel you. This is why, y'all, I'm gonna tell you no lie. If I ever had a child again, another child, my child would not be in the school system. My child would be educated at home all the way through 12th grade. Because all that silence in the classroom, nah. I'm just telling you, that's how I feel about it. All that silence in the classroom, like, people don't know whether the teacher is connecting to your child's brain, or other people in the room is channeling anybody in the room. No. No, your silent thinking and all that, it's supposed to be for you by yourself, or you in your house. Some of y'all better stop sitting around these demonic people all quiet all the time. They channeling your mind. I'm telling you no lie. I've stood around people silent, and I was thinking things, and then they said what I thought. They literally said what I thought. And I said, how did they pick up my thought? And I said, it's because I'm sitting in the silence. I'm sitting silent. So y'all, I'll be humming now. I'm telling you, when somebody when it get too quiet around people, I blast my music or I hum. Because I already know some brain hacking's going on. Somebody hacking. I'm telling you, that's why some of y'all also keep on picking up ex-boyfriends and exes in y'all energy field. Because they know when you're quiet. They know your frequency. They know the quiet parts of your frequency. They know how your mornings normally go because they didn't learn you. So they know when you're sitting there quiet. So they know when to sit there quiet and to channel you. I'm telling you, every time you cut a cord and you break up with somebody, you have to change your schedule. You have to change some things about your day. Because they're going to be sitting around thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about them, wondering who you're with, what you're doing, if you moved on. And all of that, they're going to be doing that when they think they know your schedule, what your schedule. And then during that time, you're going to suddenly start thinking about them and not know why. Because they willed you to think of them. I got a friend who always, not anymore, y'all. He used to come to my mind at the exact same time every day. Okay? The exact same time every day, no lie. The same hour of the day. And then I figured it out. I started thinking about when we used to hang and stuff. I said, that was the time he normally would sit and I would sit. So he knew that I was still on that schedule of sitting and eating when he would be sitting and eating. So he was channeling me at that time because he knew I was sitting there quiet. He knew it. So what I started doing, once I figured it out, I started blasting like sounds from YouTube, alchemy sounds, and I would actually just, sing, I would dance, or I would read, read out loud or read to myself at that time to try to block them. Y'all, don't you know I found out he started asking questions about me and investigating about me and started setting up fake accounts to access me, all because he couldn't pick up my energy because I blocked him. But I figured it out one day. I said, what it is when I sit, he's used to me sitting at that time and meditating when he would sit and meditate, okay? He's used to me doing that. So basically, he knew that he would be able to sense my energy if he meditated at that time. So I had to change my meditation time. Just like I had to change how I do videos. Y'all see how I'm doing videos right now? Somebody was tapping into me too hard when I was doing videos in my normal space. So I'm not even doing videos no more there. See, I'm telling y'all got that little magician shit requires originality. If you really want that cord cut, you have to start becoming original and try to keep it original. You got to keep tweaking and editing and changing the routine a little bit so you can keep that cord cut. Most of the time people hang on to you all because your life is predictable. So the more you become unpredictable, the more you'll start to not think about that person, and the more you'll heal, okay? You can speed the healing process up. The less they'll come to your mind. And you won't even run into them as often, okay? Hi, everybody. So y'all, the creator told me to do this because my Oracle download said stop giving to people who rejected you. It literally said that. It said rejection is protection. Okay, that's what my download said. And then I saw the angel number that said it. And then my next download, it said, don't try to, it said be authentic. Don't try to be fake to be what somebody wants you to be. And it says sometimes you got to let go and move on and go ahead and let that person, go where they want to go. So even though you're cutting the cord, and that might be making it hard for some of y'all to move on and not live your life like theirs. Some of y'all gotta accept that somebody rejected you because y'all lives don't match. It's not always because somebody don't think that you're good enough. Sometimes y'all just ain't a match. And it's just real. Sometimes their lifestyle does not match does not match the plan that God has for you, okay? For example, I had to recently cut a friend off for the rest of my life because of that exact reason. Their lifestyle did not match mine. Whenever I would compromise and do their lifestyle, I would not achieve anything for the day. I wouldn't get no writing done. I wouldn't be inspired. I would be blocked. And at first I thought, oh, they're wicked, that's why. But then I realized they're doing their lifestyle. They're out here making money in these streets. They're going to places they enjoy, listening to music. They got the friends they want. But it wasn't matching me. It wasn't matching my soul plan. So I had to go. Okay, I had to go. And I'm not angry because I can't make them be and their life be what I am. See, that's where I learned a lesson too. I was judging them because their life wasn't the life that I want. No, their life do not have to be the one that I want. I just need to go to where the life that I want is at and the people who want that same life. Y'all, this is real talk. I'm turned up. So some of y'all need to just be like, y'all just need to just settle it and be like, you know what, boo? Your life is not the one that I want. Don't even say your life ain't for me, it's low vibrational. Don't say none of that. Just be like, your life is just not the one that I want, babe. Okay? We can't be friends. We don't match. We don't match. And so let's not try to force it. Because if we force it, we're gonna be ready to kill each other. If we try to force it, one of us is going to get upset. Somebody's going to accuse the other one of being a vampire. Somebody's going to want to get even. Somebody's going to feel like the other person held them back, and somebody's going to be bitter. So don't even don't even try to no. It's okay to have somebody opposite of you, but when they opposite, like when they opposite of what really matters to you. What really matters to you, they're not a match. Cut the cord. I'm serious. Now, you're going to have anxiety and you're going to feel alone. You're going to feel alone because there was something that they was bringing that you liked. But they're not bringing what really, really mattered, okay? And that's the problem. Okay? So that's the problem, is that they're not bringing what really, really matters to you. For example, you know that, let's say that photography is your dream. It's what really matters to you. Okay? You're not sacrificing it for nobody. When you don't do photography for a whole week, you're depressed. You're irritable. You're frustrated. You're in a bad mood. You're sad. So if you feel that way, if you know that, then you know that person, they need to be into photography or it's not a match. It doesn't matter what else they bring. It doesn't matter. That means everything else they bring is going to be bringing down your passion and your love, or getting in the way of your love for photography. So that was just an example, y'all. Oh, this is crazy. I've been having cars stop. These cars are stop and staring at me. People, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. We living in a world where people just don't respect people's boundaries. You know, like 3 cars stopped and they just stared. I'm like, what are you staring at? Get you a YouTube channel. Get out of your car before you get fat. I live in a neighborhood where everybody drive a car just to go up the street. They get in their car. They drive their car just to go around the block around here. I don't mean no harm, but in this neighborhood where I'm at, everybody, 90% of the people in this neighborhood is out of shape. Because it's like, my car, my car, my car. Now, I know what somebody's going to say. You sound like you jealous. Boo, I have a car. And my subs will tell you, I have a car. There's 2 cars in my house. Everybody in my family got a car. My daughter, husband, everybody got a car. But we don't hop in our cars like that. We not. Me and my daughter, we not with that. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all something. Look, a car ain't no different than running to your crib. Okay, a car is no different than running to your crib. People think they free. Went in my car. You ain't free. You just ran to another shelter. That's all you did. That's all you did. Some of y'all gonna have to learn how to get courage and maybe you have to do stuff in the public out here like I'm doing. Everybody can hear me. My mouth is big as hell out here. And they're gonna keep on hearing me because I really don't give a damn. But the problem that I'm telling y'all is a lot of y'all don't realize that y'all might be running instead of just dealing with it. Like, okay, I need to cut this cord. I need to deal with the fact that people are all up in my grill, and I'm going to just keep this show going. Some of y'all won't go to the gym because y'all scared y'all gonna run into somebody who might see that you got a belly or whatever. Who gives a damn? Get it done. Who cares? Oh my God. Boo! Shut up. Home of Tech, shut up. Shut up. Vehicle and terrorists don't even mean shelter, so now you sound stupid. Oh my gosh, people are so stupid. I wasn't even doing terrorists on this channel for 4 years, so shut up. I got 2,000 videos on this channel that is not terrorists. Shut up. It cracks me up. Every time somebody has ascended, everybody want to blame it on terrorists. I had this channel for like 5 years now. These people coming out of nowhere. These people coming out of nowhere. They don't realize that I hid. 2,000 of my videos are hidden from the public. There's people that have been here since the beginning will tell you. I got well over 2,000 videos on this channel. Okay? I don't show them to everybody because I'm not about to be giving my stuff out to demons. And I'm going to keep it real. Everybody needs to stop thinking that when you see numbers at the top of somebody's channel, that's the real number. People be looking at people's channels and be like, oh, you only got 700 videos. Boo, that's what we're allowing you to see. That's what we allow y'all to see. Most YouTubers got way more videos that we're letting y'all see. We're not going to sit our big money videos, sit them out up on YouTube for some random demon to come and take. Because I ain't even going to mention his name. I'm out of thousands of dollars because this one demon who kept coming on the platform, he kept taking all my manifestation lesson videos. Every time I put a manifesting video up, he took it. I ain't even going to say his name no more. Because I don't want, he's a witch, y'all. He's a warlock. I don't want his energy around me. I'm not going to ever speak his name again. Some of y'all know who he is. Because y'all been here since the beginning. I had to hide those videos. I hid about 500 videos just on the manifesting law of attraction and stuff. That's not even what anybody else is doing on YouTube. I'm teaching it in a different way. But people kept stealing it from me. So I hid all the videos. I've been in this game since 2005. I wasn't even on YouTube at first. I was on MSN groups. I was on this community called Is Anybody There? So this is I don't know why people think I'm new to this stuff. It's funny. It's like, I guess because I'm an African American woman, I'm new to this. Come on now. I got people I can pull right up on this platform. I could pull Kronk, and I know sometimes he comes, but if my friend Kronk came up on here, he would put everybody in their place. He known me for 20 years almost, over 15 years. No, 19 years. I used to do readings for him and wasn't even on YouTube without even cards, reading for him, looking at his picture, just talking to him over the phone. I could pick up stuff about people just hearing their voice. I don't even need to see a bunch of pictures about you, of you. Some of y'all, I can see in y'all comments stuff that's going on in y'all life. Christina will tell you, my moderator will tell you. I looked at her picture and told her some things. Man, come on. The heck out of here. It makes people sleep better at night to think everybody that's psychic, they need cards. Some people might use cards, but they don't need cards. The heck? Some people might lose weight and don't need a diet plan or don't need food. And they're still losing weight. Whew, my goodness. Oh, that's another thing that's going on. Psychic competition and psychic war. That got to stop too. I'm sick of that too. People so insecure about their psychic abilities that they're looking to see if somebody else is cheating or something. Ain't nobody, everybody ain't cheating. Okay? All right? It just cracks me up. It really do. Christina, I ain't gonna put your business in the street or anything, sister. But you know I told you about that emperor in that reading. Okay, remember in the reading that I did, I picked up that somebody was going to meet an emperor. Remember what I told you? I ain't gonna say it, but she gave me confirmation today. What was it, yesterday? I think it's today, yesterday. So come on now. Oh my goodness. I was tested. I used to work as a regular psychic. I used to have my own forum on MSN community groups. I had my own forum at the website. Is anybody there? You can look up that site. It's called Is Anybody There? Or Anybody There. It's a psychic community. I had my own forum there. You had to be chosen. It was only maybe about 5 of us that was chosen to be a regular psychic. And all people did was post their pictures in their birthday. And I would tell them what I saw. I would tell them their past life or what I could see and things like that. I don't do it regularly no more. Because people, soon as you prove that you got the gift of sight, everybody want to say, you a witch. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, they know that they picking up people's thoughts and they getting downloads. It's crazy. That's why it took me 19 years almost to get on YouTube and do this. Because I already knew the people were going to be like, witch. Because everybody always want to call the black woman a witch when she's psychic. Everybody love to do that. We can't be naturally psychic. Or we voodoo queens and stuff. It's crazy. Man. I got friends that I was around. I caught my family having a secret conversation. I knew they had a secret conversation about me. I knew this guy market. I knew that he was hating on me with this black guy in the neighborhood. I said to the black guy, he's a sub on my channel. He made a little funky expression towards me and he shaded me. He said, yeah, he did. I said, I saw it. I told him, I said, I got the gift of sight. I saw him shade me when I walked out that store. When I was walking down the street and I peered for the store, I saw him shading me to you. And he admitted that he did. And he's a sub on my channel. So people need to just stop. It's not my fault that I don't live up to the standard stereotype of black woman psychics. Whew, my goodness. I know things about the Jennifer Casey. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I knew that she had a party the night before. That was never even advertised. And I told the Jennifer Casey forum leader, I said there was a party at her house the night before. And she said, how did she know that? That wasn't publicized. She sent it in an email. She said, you must know somebody on the inside. I said, I'm all the way in Pennsylvania. She's in Florida. Her family's in Florida. I don't know nobody on the police there. But they still refuse. They said, I'm going to lose somebody that must have worked in the police department. I said, that's a bunch of BS. That's why they still haven't found her. I said that there was an abandoned building with a black hat and a red gas container. And that's where the kidnapper was at. And I told them she was kidnapped out of her car. They didn't believe me. It's a psychic. And guess what? Now they're saying that they believe she was kidnapped out of her car. I'm like, I said she was. And I said she had a package in her hand that she had to deliver. And now they're saying she was delivering a cell phone or something, or somebody's cell phone or something she was delivering. It said there's a missing person who you're supposed to help, this case you're supposed to help solve. If they don't listen to you, she's probably not going to be found. And I said, oh, okay, it must be the Jennifer Casey case. I said to the psychic. And she said, yeah, that's the case. I said, well, they still ain't listening to me. And they still haven't found her. Because he stopped at that BP. I know exactly what the BP at looked like. I know what pump he stopped at. All they had to do was check those cameras if they would have listened to me, and they would have saw that he took her car to that BP. And what he did was he filled up the gas tank, and then he took the car to this turnaround not far from this lake. Okay, he threw some of the stuff over the hillside, like a napkin or something. He used some sort of like cyanide, some sort of sleepy thing to put her to sleep, some sleep stuff. This is why I don't touch any old pictures. I don't touch any old things because I don't know what I'm going to see, like random stuff. But they still haven't found her. And then they said in the picture, the guy, the person that's under suspicion was wearing a black hat. And told them the black hat was left in an abandoned building with a he had a gas can there. He had put gas in. He was hanging out there. And then somebody said on the forum they found a black hat in an abandoned building, but they didn't turn it in. See what happens when the world doesn't, when people who are psychically blocked, they don't listen to psychics. That's why there's people that still, their bodies are still not found because they refuse to listen to psychics. They refuse to. Just like how I know my one family member did something with my other family member to keep me out of some money. Purposely. That's why I'm not talking to her. Telling y'all better start trusting y'all psychic abilities. They will save your life. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to finish my walk. If you've been cutting the cord, y'all better just go ahead and finish cutting that cord, or you're going to regret it. You might end up getting stuck for another year